Yes. Fine, students. Now we will revise input tax credit provisions. Chapter 8. Guys, section 16 to 21 of CGST Act covers the provisions with respect to input tax credit. First of all, what is input tax? Guys, whatever tax I would have paid on my inward supply, which is nothing but purchases, we call it as input tax. Now, when I can adjust it against the tax which I am liable to pay on my outward supply, the tax what I have to pay on my outward supply is called output tax. So when I can adjust my input tax against output tax, we call it as input tax credit. Sir, can I adjust it however I want, like whenever I want? No, there are some conditions, restriction and utilization pattern. So what is it? We will understand in this chapter, guys. Yeah, first some basics. Taxes paid on inward supply of input capital goods and services are called as input taxes. Guys, capital goods is nothing like in accounts you call fixed assets, not like that. Sir, if I have purchased any capital goods on that, whatever tax I have paid, can I claim the credit of it? Yes, I can claim the credit of that also. This may be IGST, CGST, SGST or UTGST. Means any tax under GST, what I have paid on my inward supply, I can claim the credit of it. Tax paid under reverse charge mechanism are also input tax. Sir, on my inward supply, I am liable to pay tax on reverse charge, sir. What is it? Input tax only. Guys, see, there can be two things. Sir, on my inward supply, supplier is liable to pay tax under forward charge. What does he do? He will charge and collect it from me. Can I claim the credit of it? Yes. Next coming to, sir, on my inward supply, I am liable to pay tax under RCM. So I am paying out of my own pocket directly. So can I claim ITC of it? Yes, I can claim the ITC. The credit of the above taxes is called input tax credit. That is, the taxes paid on inward supply are available as set off against the taxes payable on outward taxable supply, which we call it as output tax. Section 155 of CGST Act on 17 states that where any person claims that he is eligible for input tax credit under this act, the burden of proving such claim lie on such person. Means, sir, if I am claiming a credit of, assume 1 lakh, the onus is on me. The responsibility is on me to prove that, yes, I am eligible to claim the credit. Provisions of ITC under CGST Act have also been made applicable to IGST Act, void section 20 of IGST Act. So whatever provisions we would be covering in this chapter is 16 to 21 of CGST Act. But mutatis mutandis will be applicable even under IGST Act. So do we have a separate provisions for IGST under IGST Act? No, guys. Whether it is intra or inter, everything is covered here only. Oh, guys, I have just made one simple chart here to make you understand the concept of ITC. We will see all these conditions and all is given under section 16, but I have tried to cover it in one diagram so that you will understand the concept here. Okay, chalo guys. So supplier, whenever he is liable to pay tax, so you would have supplied goods or services along with invoice to the recipient, and he will collect GST on the supply and remit it to the government. He will remit it to the government. Yes, sir. And he has to file one return called GSTR1, giving the details of his outward supply. Sir, during the month, what all I have done, sir? For whom did I supply? How much GST did I collect? When did I remit it to the government? Invoice-wise details he has to give it in this GSTR1. Or if supplier is following QRMP, that is quarterly return monthly payment, then he can give the details for the first 2 months using invoice furnishing facility. And for the last month of the quarter, can he use GSTR1? Yes. Guys, for the first 2 months of the quarter, he should give the details either using invoice furnishing facility or GSTR1. Option is for him. Normally, if it is a B2B supply, he will prefer to give the details using invoice furnishing facility. Yes, sir. Now, for the recipient, whatever tax he has paid, either under forward charge or reverse charge, and under both scenarios, recipient would have paid the tax, guys. Now, if you want to claim ITC, what all condition he has to satisfy? One by one. Recipient should be registered under GST. That means only for B2B supply, credit is available. Sir, I am customer or consumer. I have paid GST. Can I claim the credit of it? No, because I'm not using it in my business or I'm not further supplying it. So no credit. Then ITC is reflected in form GSTR 2B. Guys, when supplier give the details of his outward supply in GSTR 1 or using invoice furnishing facility fees following QRMP, automatically it will auto reflect in GSTR 2B of the recipient. It will auto reflect in GSTR 2B of the recipient. Yes, sir. Then recipient has actually received the goods or services. Okay. Then ITC should not be restricted or blocked for him as per section 17. It should not be blocked for the recipient. Okay, sir. Then he or she should be in the possession of tax invoice. Next, the recipient, how will he claim the credit, sir? By filing GSTR 3B. See, every person has to file GSTR, means whoever is under 9 has to file GSTR 1 as well as GSTR 3B. GSTR 1 is giving the details of his outward supply and output tax. GSTR 3B is giving the details of outward supply, output tax plus inward supply on that input tax, whatever is auto credited minus whatever GST I will pay through electronic cash ledger. Before I file GSTR 3B, it is my duty to pay tax through cash ledger and file my GSTR 3B, guys. Now I will claim the input tax credit through which GSTR? GSTR 3B. GSTR 3B. Even recipient also will file his own GSTR 1. Why? To give the details of his outward supply. He is engaged in business, na? So he will also provide outward supply? Yes. For his outward supply, he will give the details in what? GSTR 1. Only outward supply details. Then whatever inward supply you would have taken, the details of which is given by supplier in his GSTR 1 will auto reflect to him in GSTR 2B. He will claim the credit of it provided he has satisfied all the conditions. Remaining whatever is liable to be paid, he will pay through electronic cash ledger. So where is he claiming the credit, guys? GSTR 3B. Who? Recipient. Okay. Then input service or capital goods, whatever he has purchased, should be used for business purpose to provide taxable outward supply. Sir, what if it is used for personal purpose? No credit. Sir, what if it is used to provide exempt outward supply? I am purchasing raw material. I have paid 100 rupees GST on it. I am using it to produce my output, which is exempt under GST. Can I claim the credit? No. When my output tax is zero or when I am not liable to pay output tax, I will claim ITC against what? There is no output tax. I am not eligible. So please be careful. There are two conditions here. First of all, it should be used for business, plus it should be used to provide taxable outward supply. Means if my outward supply is exempt, I cannot claim the credit, guys. So these are the conditions which has to be satisfied by whom? Recipient. Actually, there is one attached condition which supplier has to fulfill. What is it? He has to give the details of outward supply in his GSTR 1. Only then it will auto reflect to the recipient in his GSTR 2B. So they are made in such a way that it is automated, because no person can claim credit on dummy purchases. Dummy purchase. Now this guy, if he is showing it as sales, only then it becomes purchases for this guy. Only then it becomes a purchases for recipient. So obviously, if supplier is disclosing it as sales, he is liable to pay tax on it. Yes. So only one person's sales can become another person's purchases, guys. Yes, sir. All these are given in the respective sections, guys. We will see that. Then one more condition is the supply paid to the supplier, means the recipient, if at all, if he has purchased on credit basis, he has to pay to the supplier within 180 days from the date of invoice. Now listen, guys. They didn't tell that only if recipient pay the amount, he can claim credit. If he satisfy all this condition, but still not paid to the supplier, can he claim the credit? Yes, he can claim the credit. Now, sir, assume supplier has supplied the goods on credit basis. Recipient didn't pay even after 6 months. That is 180 days. Now he has enjoyed free credit. So what they asked, on 181st day, please reverse it. Who? Recipient. If he has already claimed free credit because he didn't pay the money to the supplier. Papa, supplier has remitted to the government out of his own pocket. Correct? Because for him, time of supply is long back. So if he doesn't deposit the tax on time, then for him interest would be charged. So what did supplier do? He would have deposited out of his own pocket. So recipient, bantu, let me claim it credit freely, and he claimed it. But even after 180 days, still this guy has not paid any amount to supplier. In that case, they're telling recipient, please reverse the credit what you have claimed. On 181st day, you have to reverse the credit. and assume you pay it on 220th day to 40th day somewhere. Can I reclaim the credit, sir? Yes, I can reclaim the credit. Yes, guys. Next, we have something called a zero rated supply, which is given in section 16 of IGST Act. Zero rated supply is nothing but the export. Plus, one more special item is there, guys. Under GST, they are naming export as zero rated supply, guys. Zero rated supply means any of the following supplies of goods or services or both, namely, it is given in IGST Act. Export of goods or service is always zero rated. Then supply of goods or services or both to special economic zone developer or special economic zone unit. Now, please listen here. We have learned while deciding the place of supply. Before we go to the place of supply, we decided the concept of supply. What is interstate supply? Interstate supply includes one special supply. What is it? Supply to or supply by special economic zone unit or special economic zone developer. So supply to them or supply by them, both are interstates, sir? Yes. But when it comes to zero rated, only supply to them is zero rated. Sir, what about supply by them is not zero rated? Is not zero rated. Guys, listen here. Very easy to remember. For GST purpose, SEZ is treated as location outside India. If you supply anything to that, sir, it is in Karnataka, it is in India, no problem. If you supply anything to SEZ unit or SEZ developer, then it is export, at par with export. If you take anything from that, it is at par with import. At par with import. So what is covered in zero rated is only exports. So actual export, sir, I am sending the goods outside India, actual export. Next, supplying to SEZ unit or SEZ developer. For GST, we are treating it at par with export. What is it? Zero rated supply, guys. Okay. Now listen. If my inward supply is taxable, I have paid tax on it. Now my outward supply is zero rated. Can I claim the credit? Yes, I can claim. Yes, I can claim, guys. Now listen. Now listen. I am explaining here because your students will get doubt. That is why. Supply to SEZ unit or SEZ developer. What is it? Zero rated as well as interstate supply, guys. Any confusion here? Next, supply by SEZ unit or SEZ developer will always be only interstate, not zero rated. Not zero rated. Are you observing it? Yes. Next, guys, assume these guys made the outward supply. They made the outward supply. They made the outward supply. They have two choice. One is on outward supply, they can claim, they can pay IGST, adjust the ITC, whatever ITC they would have paid on inward supply, they can adjust it, and whatever they have paid through cash ledger, they can claim a refund of it. They can claim a refund of it. I repeat, on export, that is zero rated, they have a choice. They can pay IGST by utilizing ITC, whatever ITC they have on their inward supply, they can use it. Remaining, they will pay through cash ledger and claim a refund of it. Claim a refund of it. What? Whatever they have paid through cash ledger. Second choice, what they have is supply outside the country without paying any tax. Without paying any tax, but you have to give some bond or letter of undertaking. Letter of undertaking, guys. LOU. So you have to give some proof. In that case, sir, whatever ITC I have, what will I do with it? You can claim a refund of it. You can claim a refund of it. Why, sir? Because my output tax was zero. When output tax is zero, I didn't pay it. I couldn't claim any credit. So what will I do? I will claim the refund of unutilized input tax credit. These are the two options with the zero rated supplier will have. Not only your, whenever my outward supply is zero rated, that is actual export also. I have two choices, guys. What is the two choices? Sir, on my zero rated supply, which is outward supply, I can pay IGST by utilizing whatever ITC I have. Remaining whatever I pay, I can claim a refund of it. Next, second choice is, sir, export it without paying any tax. Without paying any tax, but you have to give some proof in the form of bond and letter of undertaking. In that case, whatever credit I have, what will I do with it, sir? you can claim the refund of unutilized ITC. You can claim the refund of unutilized ITC. These are the two choices which the zero rated supplier will have, guys. Okay, so now coming to, excuse me, sorry. Yeah, sir, supplier. When inward supply is, I have paid ITC, sir. Input tax I have paid on my inward supply. But my outward supply is exempt, sir. My outward supply is exempt, which includes nil rated and non-taxable exempt. In that case, on my inward supply, can I claim ITC? No, I cannot claim. I cannot claim ITC. Why is that? Because on my outward supply, my output tax is zero or nil. Hence, I cannot claim ITC. Next, sir, what if my outward supply is zero rated supply or normal taxable supply? Taxable supply. On my inward supply, can I claim ITC? Yes, I can claim. Is that clear? So in simple, guys, if my outward supply is taxable supply or zero rated supply, even zero rated supply is considered to be taxable supply only. On my inward supply, can I claim credit? Yes. But if my outward supply is exempt supply, including nil rated and non-taxable supply, on my inward supply, can I claim credit? No, I cannot claim the credit. Hope you understood. That is what I tried to convey in this, guys. Okay, let us move forward. Zero rated we have covered. Now we are actually starting with ITC. Till now, whatever I just got was introduction. Section 16 of CGST Act. Eligibility and conditions for taking input tax credit. First, subsection 1. Please study along with subsections. I have arranged it in the order. Recipient should be registered under GST and goods or services should be used or intended to be used in the business of the recipient. So, first of all, recipient should be registered, means it should be B2B supply. And I have purchased, sir, I am engaged in business, but use the goods for personal purpose. No credit. There are two conditions here. What is it? Recipient should be registered and goods or services should be used for business purpose. Then subsection 2 has lot of conditions and all conditions has to be satisfied. Even if one is violated, no credit. What is it, sir? E is in the possession of tax invoice or debit note issued by the supplier. Then the details of invoice or debit note in respect of said supply has been furnished by the supplier. That is, my supplier has the given details in the statement of outward supply, that is using either GSTR1 or if he is following QRMP for the first for the first 2 months, he would have given the details using invoice furnishing facility. He has received the goods or services or both. Input tax credit in respect of said supply communicated to such person, registered person under section 38 has not been restricted. Means section 38 talks about GSTR 2B, guys. So whatever supplier has given the details in his GSTR1 or using invoice furnishing facility, it will auto reflect to the recipient in his GSTR2B. Next, there is something called as 2A also, but there is some minor difference between 2A and 2B. Both reflects the ITC, guys, for the recipient. Tax charged has been actually paid to the government by the supplier. Now, supplier actually, he has remitted the tax to the government. Whether recipient has paid it or not, supplier has given it. If he has collected from the recipient, yes, that amount he will remit it. If recipient has not yet paid, sir, credit sales so. But for supplier, already time of supply has happened. What will he do? He will deposit out of his own pocket. Okay, that means recipient will get credit only for the tax which is already gone to the government. Only if government has received the tax, they give the credit to the recipient. Either it has gone out of the pocket of recipient or supplier, whoever has given. Government has received it means, yes, recipient is eligible to claim the credit, guys. Next, E. Recipient has furnished the return under section 39, that is GSTR 3B. Next, provided where the goods are received in lots or installment, credit can be claimed upon receipt of last lot or installment. Sir, can I claim it proportionately? No. Can I claim it when I receive the first installment? No. Guys, assume I have purchased 1 lakh kgs from you and one single invoice is issued for entire 1 lakh and you are sending me the goods in 10 installment, 10,000 kgs each. When can I claim the credit for entire 1 lakh kgs? Only when I receive the last installment, that is 10th installment. Sir, can I claim it proportionately? No. See, if at all, if I want to claim proportionately, then I have to plan differently. I have to ask you to issue separate invoices for each of the lot. Can I do it in that case? Yes. Assume as and when you supply one lot, you are issuing a separate invoice, 10,000, 10,000, 10,000 like that. In that case, can I claim the credit? Yes, because for each lot, invoice is issued separately. But in the exam, guys, when they have given that we are purchasing or we are receiving in the lots and all, then definitely one single invoice would be there, and you consider it one as a credit only when you receive the last installment. If they themselves has given clearly that for each lot separate invoice is issued, then for each invoice as and when you receive, you can claim it. Oh, then this 180 days thing. Guys, if recipient has purchased the goods or services on credit basis, and from the date of invoice, even within 180 days, if they have not made the payment, but already claimed the credit. So how come recipient can claim the credit? Assume supplier has deposited the tax papa from his own pocket. So a recipient is enjoying free credit. So in that case, they are telling if recipient has not yet paid within 180 days, please reverse it on the 181st day. Immediately succeeding 180 days, you have to, means immediately after 180 days, you have to reverse it. That too, along with interest too. Because you have enjoyed some free benefit till now. Time value of money is there. Where a recipient fails to pay to the supplier of goods or services or both within 180 days from the date of issue of invoice, the ITC availed by the recipient shall be added to his output tax liability. Reverse means what, guys? He has to add it to his output tax liability along with interest at 18% per annum. Sir, interest is from when to when? From the date he has claimed the credit, not from the date of invoice. From the date he has claimed the credit till the date he actually add it to his output tax and pay it. Till the date he add it to his output tax and pay it, guys. Now, when should he pay it? After 180 days ends, immediately after that, whichever GST or 3B he will file, in that he has to add it to his output tax, pay along with interest. Pay along with interest. Sir, what if he delay? What if he is filing after another 190 or some days? Then interest will be keep on getting accumulated. You will end up paying more. But this 180 days concept is not applicable in the following case, guys. Which is it? RCM Schedule 1 cases, additions made to the value of supply as per section 15 to be logical, guys. See, in RCM case, who should pay tax? Recipient. Only if he has paid tax, he will get the credit. Correct. Because who has the liability to pay tax under RCM? Recipient. Only if he pay, he will get a credit. So there is no concept of 180 days here. Okay. Next, coming to Schedule 1 cases. There is no consideration at all. Recipient ಏನಾದರೂ ಪೇ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರಾ? ಇಲ್ಲ. Recipient is not paying anything in case of Schedule 1 cases. But still, Schedule 1 told it is a supply. And we will ask them to pay tax on what? Value of the goods as per valuation rules. In that case, as there is no consideration at all, will we ask the recipient to pay? No. In that case, how will the tax be paid, sir? Supplier can pay out of his own pocket. Or maybe if he want, he can collect only the tax component from the recipient. Sir, supply itself is made freely, sir. How will we collect tax, sir? Most of the cases, if it is without consideration, supplier only will pay tax out of his own pocket, guys. Okay. Then 15(2)(b, guys, we will add one item. Liability of the supplier paid by recipient. Recipient paid to whom? The third person. Assume I am the supplier. I supplied goods to you. I was supposed to pay 10,000 to my friend. I asked you to pay. Now, did you pay me? No, my friend. Now, can I ask, hey, you have not paid me. 180 days, go, reverse the credit. No. Clear? Because you already paid it. That is why we added it to the value of supply. But you have paid to someone else whom I was liable to pay. So, for these three cases, guys, 180 days concept is not applicable. Next, 16 subsection 3. This has to be read with, guys. Read with section 32 of Income Tax Act. There we will also discuss about the actual cost of the asset. So actual cost of the asset is covered in section 43 subsection 1. 43 subsection 1. Guys, simple. When I have purchased the asset, whatever GST I have paid on the asset, sir, can I capitalize it? Yes, provided you are not claiming credit in GST. That is what they told. Sir, what if I am claiming the credit? Then straight away claim the credit here. You cannot add GST component to the cost under Income Tax Act to claim depreciation. So it is either credit here or add it to cost here, not both. So what do you suggest, sir? Which is better? Credit. Because credit you can immediately claim it. Whereas depreciation you will claim it over a period of time. Number of years, useful life of the asset. So if you are eligible for credit, go for credit. If you are not eligible for credit, for example, assume, sir, we have purchased motor car for transportation of persons, seating capacity less than 13. Credit is blocked here. So better to add GST to the cost and claim depreciation on it? Yes. Only when credit is blocked, you go and add it to the cost to claim depreciation under section 32 of Income Tax Act. If not, claim credit under GST, guys. So 16 subsection 3. So read with what? Section 32. Subsection 3 with 32. 43.1. 32 talks about depreciation. 43 subsection 1 talks about what? Actual cost. If depreciation is claimed on the tax component of the cost of capital goods and plant and machinery under the Income Tax Act, you can write under section 32. The ITC and the said tax component shall not be allowed. Okay. Then, sir, can I claim the credit forever, sir? I have a credit of 10 lakh. Is there any deadline for me to claim? Yes. Deadline, subsection 4. D, fourth alphabet. A registered person shall not be entitled to take input tax credit after. Means this is the deadline for me to claim credit. Anytime before this, I can claim, guys. 30th November, please cancel out that E. 30th November of the following financial year or actual date of furnishing the relevant annual return, whichever is earlier. Annual return year means which return, sir? GST 9, guys. See, normally, when I am eligible to claim credit, guys, assume I have made a purchases in August 24. Clear? So I will claim it in September only. Credit na sir, benefit. Why will I leave it to later? Clear? So for listen, for August I will file my GSTR 3B on or before 20th September. On or before 20th September, I will normally claim in that term. Sir, I couldn't claim it. Can I claim it in next month? Yes, you can claim. Yes, you can claim. Till when, sir? August 24. So this will fall for financial year which 24-25. Guys, for financial year 24-25, listen, yeah. The due date to file GSTR 9 is 31st December of next year. 31st December of next year. But they are not talking about due date. They are talking about actual date. Actual date, guys. So actual date, assume actually you filed your annual return on 15th November 25. So should we take due date or actual date? Actual date. Okay, sir. Then compare that with one standard date, 30th November 25. Whichever is earlier, guys. Whichever is earlier. Which is earlier? 15th November. So what is the deadline for me to claim the credit? 15th November. Look at the beauty. Look. We have not yet done. 15th November is the deadline for me to claim the credit for any month of financial year 24-25. In my example, it was August. Not only August, any month from April to March, I can maximum claim the credit till when? 15th November. Guys, normally as the credit is a benefit for me, I will try to claim it as early as possible. Next month only I will claim it. For the return which I filed for this month, when will I file it? Next month, I will claim it immediately. But sir, due to some reason I couldn't use it or my sales was low. Okay, no problem. You can adjust it till 15th November as per my example. Clear? Yes. Now look here. 15th November you told, sir. That means on 15th November, will I file any return? No. Now listen. For November 25, I will file GSTR 3B when on or before 20th December. Can I claim it in GSTR 3B of November? No, you cannot. Why, sir? Because by 20th December 25, time would have already been over. We would have already told tata bye bye to ITC. You cannot claim it. So that means what, sir? Any return which you will file before this, you can claim it. Any return which you will file before 15 November, you can claim it. For example, sir, for October, I will file on or before 20th November. No, sir. Can I file? Yes, provided you file GSTR 3B on or before 15th November. Sir, for filing GSTR 3B, 20th is the due date, no, sir? Yes. If you file it after 15th, again, credit is already over. Tata, bye bye. Clear? So, sir, GSTR 3B can be filed on 15th also. Yes, any day after filing one, you can file 3B. On 12th, 13th, 14th, 15th, 16th, you will obviously wait for the credit for auto reflecting. Normally, credit will auto reflect to you on 14th. Correct now. In your GSTR 2B, credit will auto reflect on 14th. So until then, at least you will wait. Why? Sir, output tax minus input tax remaining I will pay now. Yes. So will I go and file it on 12th, 13th only? No. At least you will wait till 14th. Now assume guys, for October, if you are filing GST or 3B on or before 15th November, you can claim this credit deadline. If not, claim it in August month. Because for August, deadline I'm talking about, I'm not telling go and claim in August month return. Deadline is what? If not October, then September, sorry, not August, September. For September, when will you file? On or before 20th October. On or before 20th October. Sir, is it okay? Yes, any day before 15th November is okay. Sir, then why didn't you tell for October not okay? Because, assume guys, we normally Indians, we follow almost deadlines always. Due dates. Correct? Sir, 20th and then maybe 19th I will sit, or 20th we will sit and do it. If I can do it before 14th, 15th of November only, yes, okay. But what if I am filing it on 16, 17, 18? Sir, by then already credit time is over. So to be safer, maximum is either you can go with September, or if you can file October month return before 15 November, you can go with. Is that clear? So in simple guys, as per my example, what was the deadline to claim credit? 15th November. So in any GSTR 3B which you will file on or before 15th November, you can claim the credit. You can claim the credit. Let me give one more example for this. Guys, assume, sir, invoice is relating to any month of financial year 24-25. Invoice is relating to any month of financial year 24-25. What is the maximum deadline for me to claim the credit? 30th November of next year, that is 30th November 25, or check when did we file GSTR 9? GSTR 9 for which year, sir? Financial year 24-25. Let me take the date as 20th December 25. 20th December 25. Whichever is earlier, guys. 30th November 25. Now, in which month return maximum latest by I can claim? On or before 30th November, whichever GSTR 3B I will file in that case. Now, sir, can I claim it in November 25 returns? Guys, for November 25, when will you file GSTR 3B? On or before 20th December 25? Yes, by then time is already over. Now, can I file it in October 25? So, yes, because you will file on or before 20th November. Can I file it? Yes, latest is by this. Latest by this, guys. That is on or before the October month return. Actually, due date is 30th. The deadline is 30th. But I cannot file it in November month return. Clear? I hope you guys are understanding the way I am trying to communicate. Yes. So you will file it or you will claim it in any GSTR 3B which you will file before this, guys. GSTR 3B which is filed before 30th November. And sir, for November, can I file before November ends? No, no, no. Returns cannot be claimed before the year ends until unless your registration is cancelled and all. Clear? So should I wait till the end of the month? Yes, definitely. So you cannot file GST at 3B. Sir, for November I will file it on 28th November only and I will claim. No, 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 you cannot. You cannot. You have to wait till the end of the month, guys. Yes. This is with respect to subsection 4. Subsection 5 is not relevant for you from exam point of view, guys. Yes. Subsection 6 is a new section. Subsection 6 is a new section, guys, connected to cancellation and revocation. Cancellation and revocation I have not yet covered, but I hope you have some knowledge with it, and I will explain now on provision. Listen, guys. Listen. Interesting new section, so might be important for your exam. Yes, guys. Listen. Sir, my registration is cancelled by the proper officer. I have violated some conditions given. Guys, as per section 29 subsection 2, proper officer can initiate cancellation of registration of a registered person. Why, sir? Because I have violated some provision. They have given the list of violation. If I have involved in any of that, the proper officer can serve a notice, cancel my registration. There is a procedure of it which we will discuss in section 29. Okay, sir. Registration is cancelled, and the effective date of registration cancellation date is 1st January 2024. In the cancellation order, the proper officer has told, hey, Vikas, your registration is cancelled from 1st January. Fully depressed. I was finding the way. What will I do on that? Then I found a way that yes, under section 30, I can apply for revocation, requesting, sir, proper officer, please give it. Please give it back. Guys, listen here. So if I have to apply for revocation of cancellation, whatever default I would have made, like non-filing of returns, non-payment of tax and all, first I have to make it good. First I have to make it good, guys. For example, sir, before this I was liable to pay some tax. I have to pay it. Sir, before this I was supposed to file some returns. Should I file it? Yes. Guys, listen. Sir, proper officer cancelled my registration because I had not filed the returns for last 6 months. He cancelled my registration. Now, if I have to apply for revocation, what should I do? First, file all that returns, then apply. Now, sir, for filing the returns, I got to know I have not filed. Obviously, you would have communicated through notice and all. Assume, sir, till 1st January, till he cancelled my registration, I had not filed my last 6 months return. Can I go and file it after 1st January? Yes, guys, listen here. Pending returns before 1st January can be filed even after 1st January. Even after 1st January. Once my registration is cancelled, after this, should I file any returns? No. Why? My activity will be zero. I am not supposed to do anything after my registration is cancelled. Correct? Yes. Listen, I repeat once again. Sir, my registration is cancelled effectively from 1st January. That means anything pending before that, should I make it good? Yes. Is it even after 1st January? Yes. Sir, I was supposed to pay 10 lakh tax for this period. Now, can I tell, hey, proper officer, you anyway cancelled my registration. I will not pay 10 lakh, go anta. No, I have to pay it. Section 29 clearly tells anything due until the registration cancellation date, you have to pay it. Sir, can I pay it even after 1st January? Okay, no problem. But on or after 1st January, can I file any returns for like January, February, March? No, you need not. You will not file returns. Okay, sir. This is cancellation proceedings. Now, sir, I applied for revocation of cancellation. Sir, please give back my registration and I applied for it. And everything I have made it good. All the pending returns, payments, everything I have made it good. So proper officer was happy. He told, okay, because we are granting you, we are giving you back your registration. So cancellation is revoked. That means I am again a registered person. I will continue to be a registered person. Guys, now anything I do after 25th February, I know I am liable to pay tax, file returns. Now my doubt is, sir, should I file returns for this period also? Hello? Should I file the returns for this period also? Yes, I have to file returns. I have to file returns, guys. Why, sir? Even if I have not done anything, still nil return at least I have to file. Even if I have not done anything, still nil return at least I have to file. Sir, within what time? So from 1st January to 25th February, I have to file the return within 1 month. Within 1 month. Within 1 month. From when? From the date of revocation of cancellation, guys. From 1 month, within 1 month from the date of revocation of cancellation, I have to file the returns for the period from effective date of cancellation till the revocation date. Is that clear? Yes. And After the revocation, normal timings will continue. Whatever is the actual due dates will continue. Only for this period, whatever GSTR 1 3B is there, I have to file it within 1 month from the revocation date, guys. Okay, sir. Fine. I will file. Now, listen, guys. One more thing. This is with respect to credit. This is with respect to credit, whatever I will talk now. Sir, I had some credit before this, sir. I had some input tax credit before this, for which time period is already over, sir. Before 1st January only time period was over, sir. Can I claim it? No, 16.4 time limit is already over. Say Tata bye-bye. Okay, sir. Now coming to, sir, I had some credit, sir, 2 lakh credit. For that, time period is over in between this, sir. You cancelled my registration. Once you cancel my registration, I cannot do anything. I cannot even claim credit. And by the time you revoke it, 16.4 time is over, sir. 16.4 time is over. Let us take like that. In that scenario, sir, it is unfair for me. You told you can claim within this time, but the time is over in between this. Yes. So now through section 16 subsection 6 they told, through section 16 subsection 6 they told, because you can claim the credit for whichever time limit is over in between this within 1 month from here. Within 1 month from here means you also get some extended time. Because it was unfair for me now, because if you cancelled my registration, I cannot claim any credit. Now by the time I apply and receive it, assume it took 3-4 months and all. Here in this case, I have given only 1 month. Normally it will take more than that. Clear? Yes, sir. Because you have 90 plus 180 days to apply for revocation. 90 plus extension 180. 90 means 3 months plus 180, almost 6 months. 9 months time you have, including extension, to apply for revocation. Now assume, so department also took their own sweet time and they revoked my cancellation after 4-5 months. By then, sir, my credits are gone, sir. Oh, if by chance during this period credit time is over, still they give me 1 more month extension from the date of revocation, guys. Is that clear? So two things I have to do within 1 month from here. What are those? File the returns from effective date of cancellation till the revocation date. Plus, if the credit is over in between this date, then I can claim the credit within 1. Did you guys get it? Yes. New provision affecting 2-3 sections. If they want to ask complicated question, targeted area is this. Because complicated why, sir? Because connected to 2-3 section. Which are sections I connected? 16.4, 16.6, 2, ille aito. Just 29 or 30. 29 or 30, guys. All connected. You have to explain beautifully, like however I did. You don't mess up like this, huh? Okay, I have done explanation. You will not do like this. You will explain in words. Let us see. Where registration of a registered person is cancelled under section 29 and subsequently cancellation of registration is revoked by any order. Who will pass this order? Proper officer. Either under section 30 or pursuant to any order made by an appellate authority or appellate tribunal or a court and written for the period from the date of cancellation or effective date of cancellation till the date of revocation of cancellation cannot be filed on the portal by the taxpayer till the cancellation of registration is revoked. So till revocation order is passed, I cannot file the return for this period. Correct na? So for this period, can I file the return till it is revoked? No. Guys, if there is any pending return before this, I can file it here. But for this period, I can file only after this. That too if revocation is done. So what if revocation is not done? So that means no return for this period. Okay. In such cases, where the recipient has not claimed the ITC in respect of any invoice or debit note pertaining to that financial year, and the meantime, the time limit stipulated in section 16.4 lapses, you would not be able to claim ITC on the said invoice or debit note, guys. Papa. But consequently, green signal is given by the department. What is it? Relaxation has been given and the time limit to avail ITC under section 16 subsection 4 in respect of any invoice or debit note is extended till the date of filing return in cases where the returns for the period from the date of cancellation of registration or effective date of cancellation of registration till the date of revocation of cancellation of registration are filed within 30 days of revocation of cancellation of registration, subject to condition that the time limit to avail ITC in respect of the said invoice or debit note under section 16.4 had not already expired on the date of cancellation of registration or effective date of cancellation. So what is the time limit they are giving is 30 days, guys. See, while explaining, I would have used 1 month and all, but you guys please use 30 days only. Sir, 30 days, 1 month, 1 month, the same only. But please use what they have used in the law. Clear? Because some days, months will have 28 days, so 31 days, so all that complication is there in the law. But you please go with 30 days, guys. Let me explain this because some of the students, if not everyone, at least some of them will have doubt in this, guys. Still, sir, little bit clarity, sir, little more, sir. Okay, let us do it. Okay. Yes. Listen, guys. Sir, effective date of cancellation of registration. Effective date of cancellation of registration, let me take it as 1st October 24. 1st October 24. Okay, sir. Now, I applied for application for revocation. Revocation on 10th January. 10th January 24. 10th January. Okay, let me make it as December only. 10th December 24. Okay, sir. Revocation order is passed on 20th February 25. Revocation order is passed on 20th February 25. Guys, come on. One by one, we will go with. Sir, before this, some returns are pending, sir. Before 1st October, some returns are pending. Can I file it even after 1st October? Yes. Sir, before this, some tax were pending, sir. Can I pay it even after 1st October? Yes, I can pay, guys. Now, sir, now for October, November and all, can I file returns? No. Why will you file? Your registration is already cancelled. So on or after 1st October, for any period, can I file the returns? No. Sir, I applied for revocation, got the revocation back, registration back. So for this period, should I file the return? Yes. Even if it is a nil returns, at least file it. Within what time? Within 30 days from here. Within 30 days from 20th February. I should file the returns from October to 20th February. Yes, sir. Now coming to the credit part. Now coming to the credit part. Sir, I had some credit before this, for which already time period given under section 16.4 is over, sir. Before 1st October only it was over, sir. That's all. Game over. Khel khatam, no credit. Thank you for that. Okay. No, sir. The scenario was different. I had a credit of 5 lakh here, for which I still had a time till 1st October. Still I had some time. But in between this 16.4 time is over, sir. I have taken an actual scenario where it can happen because normally the time limit will get over between November, December, somewhere there. Correct? Because 30th November, our actual date of filing returns. Clear? Now assume 16.4 period is over. Now, sir, assume I had 5 lakh credit. Govindana? No. If you get back your registration, revocation order is passed, then 5 lakh credit you can claim within 30 days from 20th February, guys. Within 30 days from 20th February. Are you guys getting it? So please be careful. Only in between this date, if 16.4 time limit is over, only then they are giving you the extension of another 30 days. Another 30 days is from where? Revocation order date. Revocation order date. Shalom. We'll move forward. Reversal of input tax credit in case of non-payment of tax by the supplier and re-availment thereof. Rule 37A. Rule 37A covers a situation where a registered person, that is the recipient, avails ITC in GST or 3B for the tax credit in respect of such invoice or debit note, the details of which have been furnished by its supplier in the statement of outward supply in form GSTR1 using invoice furnishing facility. Guys, let me explain this with an example because only theory will not help you. Listen guys, now I am the recipient. I had received some goods from supplier. Okay, I had received some goods from supplier. In which month? Assume it is for November 24. November 24 guys. Okay. Supplier had given the details to the government. Government in GSTR1. Automatically it reflected to me in GSTR2B. And I claim the credit. I claim the credit. But for November, the supplier was also supposed to file GSTR3B. On or before 20th December, he was supposed to file now. He didn't file it. He filed one. I got the credit, I claimed it. But he missed to file GSTR3B. For which month? November. Now, at least for November, if he miss it in December, he will file it in Jan, Feb, whenever it is. Sir, what if he has not filed till 30th September of next financial year, sir? Till 30th September of next financial year, he has not filed GSTR3B for November. Recipient, you have already claimed ITC, na? Please reverse. Please reverse it. And for reversal, they are giving me the time till 30th November. So, listen here. I had purchased the goods from supplier in November. He had given the details in GSTR1. It got auto-populated to me. I claimed ITC. Good. But he didn't file GSTR3B for November. If not for November, that is, he has to file in December. Na? If not at least December, he will file it in Jan, Feb, March. Sir, what if he has not filed till 30th September, sir? Then they are telling, in between this date, means within 30th November, you have to reverse it. Who? Recipient has to reverse ITC. Means he has to add it to his output tax and pay it. Sir, what if I don't reverse it within 30th November? Then from 1st December, interest will start. Till 30th November, interest will not be there. Why? Because it is not my mistake. It is not my mistake. So, if I don't do it till 30th November, then after that also I have to do. But from 1st December, interest will start. Interest will start, guys. So, even after 30th September, I have 2 months time. They are asking me, do it within 30th November. Even if with 30th November, if I don't do it, then I have to do it for sure. But from 1st December, interest will start. Interest will start, guys. Okay. In such case, the said amount, okay, here, first this paragraph. However, supplier does not furnish return in GSTR 3B for the tax period. In my example, tax period is which? November. Corresponding the said statement of outward supply till 30th September following the end of financial year. That is 30th September of next year. In which the ITC in respect of such invoice or debit note has been availed. In such a case, the said amount of ITC shall be reversed by the said recipient while furnishing a return in form GSTR 3B on or before 30th November following the end of such financial year during which such ITC has been availed. So in between 30th September and 30th November, I have to reverse the credit. Sir, for the default of supplier, why are you penalizing the recipient? Because recipient has selected the supplier and he has already claimed the credit. Now, he will give that push to supplier. Na? If supplier is not doing, recipient will give kata. Sir, please do it, sir. Sir, please do it, sir. If not, I have to reverse the credit, sir. Anta. Clear? At least for his pressure, supplier will do it. So they have asked each of them to push each other. Okay, so instead of government involvement, if we leave them to fight, then we will get whatever revenue we want, is what the government opinion. Or now, guys, assume, sir, I reversed it. I reversed it on 15th November. I reversed, sir. Whatever credit I had claimed, I had reversed. But now, for November, Papa, my supplier went and filed the returns in Jan, sir. Jan 26, he filed, sir. Will I get back my credit? Yes, I can claim back my credit. I can claim back my credit. That is after reversing. In the future, again, if my supplier filed the GST or 3B for the month for which he has defaulted, I can go and claim the credit again. Claim back the credit. Is that clear? Yes. And in GST, one more important thing is sequencing of return is mandatory. For example, if I have not filed return for November, can I go and file it for December, January, February and all? No, I cannot. No, I cannot. And here, sir, if he has not filed November month return till January and all, his registration might be liable for cancellation. Clear? Yes, sir. But still, example I had given it. So that is how the provision is. Clear, guys? Listen, I will repeat again. Sir, supplier has filed his GSTR1 given the details in GSTR1. It got auto-populated to the recipient claimed the credit. Now for the same month, supplier didn't file his GSTR 3B. Okay, no problem. At least file next month. If you are not yet filed till 30th September of next financial year, then recipient has to reverse the credit, whatever he has claimed with respect to this return month period. Okay, sir. Within what time should he reverse it, sir? Within 30th November of that year. If he don't reverse it, then from 1st December, interest will start. Sir, assume he has reversed it within 30th November. What if the supplier filed his GST or 3B later? Then he can claim back his credit, guys. He can claim back his credit. Okay. However, where the said amount of ITC is not so reversed by the recipient, such amount shall be payable by the said person along with interest thereon under section 50. Means which is at 18% per annum, guys. So from 1st December, ITC you have to reverse along with interest. Till 30th November, is there any interest, sir? No, because it is not my default. For recipient, they are giving time till 30th November without interest. If you don't do it within 30th November, then from 1st December, interest will start. Next, further, where the said supplier subsequently furnishes the return in form GSTR 3B for the said tax period, the said registered person may re-avail the amount of such credit in the return in form GSTR 3B for the tax period thereafter. Means once the supplier files GSTR 3B later, you can claim back the credit. Then coming to section 17. Section 17. Guys, listen here. Sir, I have purchased some goods or services on which I have paid GST. I have used it fully for personal purpose. Can I claim credit? No. Sir, I have purchased some goods or services on which I have paid GST, which I have used only to provide exempt outward supply. Can I claim the credit? No, I cannot. No, I cannot. But listen, guys. Sir, what if it is partly? What if it is partly? Partly. What if it is partly? Means, sir, I have purchased one G1 goods one. I have purchased I have paid 10,000 input tax against it. I have paid 10,000 input tax against it. I am using this to provide two outputs, sir. F1, F2, two outputs. One is taxable, one is exempt, sir. One is taxable, one is exempt. Can I claim full 10,000 credit? No. I have to claim only proportionately. Only proportionately. And how is this calculation and all is not a part of your syllabus. So you should tell only whatever goods is used proportionately to provide taxable outward supply, only that much we can claim. Calculation I will tell you only for your knowledge, not from exam point of view. Okay, now. So what should I do is take taxable turnover 10 lakh assume and here exempt turnover 5 lakh. Clear? So assume now what will be the credit I can claim? 10,000 divided by 15 lakh into 10 lakh. This is what the credit I can claim. Sir, remaining Govinda. Remaining Govinda. Hope you understood. Only whatever is attributable to taxable outward supply I can claim. Similar thing, guys. Now, sir, I had purchased G1 or S1, service or goods, on which I have paid a input tax of 1 lakh. I am using this partly for personal, partly for business purpose, sir. Partly for business, and partly for personal. Whatever is attributable for business only I can claim. Assume only 40% is for business. How much credit I can claim? 40,000. Only 40,000 I can claim. Hope you guys got it. Clear? So if the same input or input service or capital goods is used for both the purpose, then only proportionate you can claim. Only proportionate you can claim. Now, sir, I have purchased one goods used only for providing taxable outward supply. Claim full credit. Sir, I have purchased one goods used only for personal purpose. Only for providing tax exempt outward supply. Not allowed. Not allowed. There we don't have confusion. Where we have confusion is when it is commonly used. One goods, one input service, one capital good is used for taxable as well as exempt, or personal as well as business. Then we have to claim only proportionate part, guys. Yeah. Below is the list of situation where input tax credit will not be available. Subsection 1. Where the goods or services or both are used partly for business and partly for other purpose. Other means what? Personal. The amount of credit shall be restricted to input tax credit attributable to the purpose of business. Subsection 2. Where the goods or services or both are used partly for affecting taxable supplies, including zero rated. Even zero rated is an outward taxable supply only, guys. And partly for affecting exempt supplies. The amount of credit shall be restricted to input tax credit as is attributable to the taxable supplies, including zero rate. So is zero rated taxable? Yes. If my outward supply is zero rated, can I claim the credit? Yes. Next, subsection 3. Not relevant from intermediate point of view, but part of a syllabus. Because as I told you guys, in my example, I gave a turnover of 1005 and all. Na? So while calculating exempt turnover for subsection 2, what should we include? They have given. Clear? Actually, the calculation is given in rules. That rules is not a part of your syllabus. Okay. What is it? We will see. The value of exempt supply for subsection 2, guys, only for subsection 2 will include supplies on which recipient is liable to pay tax on reverse charge basis, include it in exempt supply. Then transaction in securities. Securities is neither a goods nor a services. Should we include it here? Yes, they are asking. Then sale of land and sale of constructed building, which is covered in negative list. Should I include that also? Yes. So all these three should be included in exempt turnover, guys. To calculate how much is attributable towards my taxable supply for which I can claim the credit. So automatically they are trying to inflate this. They are trying to inflate this. When they inflate this, what happens? The ITC what you get here will get reduced. The strategy played by government. Clear? Because they are trying to increase the exempt turnover. When the exempt turnover increases, automatically the ITC you can claim get reduced, guys. Strategy. Subsection 4, which talks about banking and all, is not a part of your intermediate syllabus. Next. Input tax credit is available only on those goods and services used for business. Exports and supplies to SEZ shall fall under the category of what? Zero rated. ITC is available on zero rated supply and taxable supplies, but not on exempt supplies, guys. Yes, so 17 up to 17.4 we have done with. 17.5, lot of stories are there. Important. Blocked credit. Blocked credit means in the following cases credit is not available. Guys, see here especially student will get confused because they are told credit is not available excluding other than the following and all. So what I have made is whenever credit is not available, I have highlighted in red color. Anything I have given in green color, that means credit is available. Credit is available, guys. Okay, because there is other than, except that, this and all. So you will tend to get confused. So remember like that. Yeah, let us start with. Input tax credit shall not be available in respect of the following, namely, motor vehicles for transportation of persons. Sir, what if it is goods? Available. Having approved seating capacity of not more than 30 person, including the driver. Sir, what if it is bus? Allowed. Correct. So go with the numbers. Go with whatever conditions they have given. Not more than 13 means maybe car they are talking about. Okay. Except when they are used for the making following taxable supply. Means in the following cases, whether it is car or whatever, seating capacity less than 13. Is it allowed, sir? Yes. For supply of such motor vehicle. Sir, I have purchased car to further sell it. Can I claim the credit? Yes. Next, transportation of passenger. Sir, we have purchased car to provide cab facility. Can I claim the credit? Yes. Transportation of passenger is different. Transportation of employees is different. Now assume Infosys company purchased 10 cars for transportation of their employees or managers. Can they claim credit? No. Sir, now Meru Cabs purchase the car for transportation of passenger. Can they claim the credit? Yes. Next, imparting training on driving such motor vehicles. Sir, I am running the driving school. I have purchased car for training my applicants or the students to teach them the driving and to provide driving license. Is ITC available? Yes. Credit is available, guys. Credit is available. And sir, what if it is for transportation of goods? They clearly told only for transportation of person credit is not available. Sir, I have purchased auto, luggage auto or lorry, truck. Can I claim the credit? Yes, you can claim the credit, guys. Next, vessels or aircraft, except when they are used for. Sir, I have purchased some ship or aircraft. I have paid GST on it. Can I claim the credit? No, but I can claim it only in the following cases. When is it? I have purchased it for further supply of such vessels or aircraft or transportation of passengers, imparting training on navigating such vessels or imparting training on flying such aircraft. Same like covered here, guys. Clear? Yes. Then transportation of goods also is come. Transportation of goods. Credit is available. Yes, credit is available. Any other purpose, credit is not available. Sir, now Ambani purchased flight for transportation of him along with his family members or employees. Can they claim the credit? No. Sir, business purpose, sir, doesn't matter. No credit. No credit. Now, sir, Adani purchased ship to further sell it. Can he claim the credit? Yes. Sir, he purchased the ship for transportation of goods. Can he claim the credit? Yes. Sir, Adani purchased the ship for transportation of his employees from one place to another place. Can he claim the credit? No, he cannot. Now, sir, some boating company. Okay, so they provide boating service from one point to another point. They are providing transportation services to the passenger. Can they claim the credit? Yes. Airlines, so. Airlines, so. They have purchased a flight too. Can they claim the credit too? Yes, it is used for transportation of passengers. A done, AA done, guys. Guys, listen. A connected to AB. Listen now. Sir, when I have purchased motor vehicle or vessels or aircraft, on purchase whatever GST I have paid, if credit is blocked, then on the same motor vehicle or vessel or aircraft, later if I have taken any general insurance at the time of purchase or any service, repairs and maintenance service on which I have paid GST, can I claim the credit? No, I cannot. Now listen, sir, when I purchased motor vehicle or the vessels or aircraft, credit was allowed, sir, because it was covered here. Credit was allowed, sir. Now, whatever insurance or repair or maintenance service I have taken on this vehicles or vessels or aircraft, I have paid GST. Can I claim the credit? Yes. So, if on purchase credit is allowed, then for the services also credit is allowed. No, sir, when I purchased, credit was blocked. For whatever GST I paid on purchases, credit was blocked. Then, even on this services, credit is blocked. Easy to remember. Connect and study. Let me read. AB. Services of general insurance, servicing, repair and maintenance insofar as they relate to motor vehicles, vessels or aircraft referred to in clause A and AA. Referred to clause A and A. Provided that the input tax credit in respect of such services shall be available where the motor vehicle, vessels or aircraft referred to in clause A or clause AA are used for purposes specified therein. Purposes specified therein means what? Whatever I have given in green color. Whatever I have given in green color, guys. Next, they have one more extra points also. Where received by a taxable person engaged in the manufacture of such motor vehicle, vessels or aircraft. Sir, I am a manufacturer of any of these guys. Assume Tata Motors. They manufacture cars. Now, they have taken some repair service or maintenance service or insurance service. For them, credit is blocked. Yes. Sorry, credit is available. Yes, credit is available. Next, in the supply of general insurance services in respect of such motor vehicles, vessels or aircraft, I am engaged in insurance business. If I have taken any of the repair, maintenance or servicing, or even, sir, I am doing reinsurance. I have taken insurance and I am doing reinsurance. Can I claim the credit? Yes, I can claim the credit. So if I am a manufacturer, or engaged in the business of insurance. Sir, on these services, can I claim the credit? Yes. Now coming to clause B. The following supply of goods or services are both food and beverages, food and yeah, food and beverages, outdoor catering, beauty treatment, health services, cosmetic and plastic surgery, leasing, renting or hiring of motor vehicles, vessels or aircraft, referred to in clause A or AA, which we already saw, except when they are used for the purposes specified therein. Means, if you are using it for this purpose, yes, credit is allowed. No, you don't own the vehicle, you have taken it on rent. On that rent you have paid GST. Can you claim credit? No, credit is not allowed. But if the vehicle what you have taken it on rent, if you are using for this purposes, credit is allowed. Yes, allowed. Next, life insurance, health insurance. Guys, for this, if you have taken it as inward supply, ITC is not available. ITC is not available. But if you have taken the following to provide same outward supply, guys. Sir, can I claim the credit? Yes, I can claim the credit. For example, I have purchased food to sell food further, to sell it in my canteen or restaurant. Can I claim the credit? Yes. Sir, I have purchased the food to consume myself or to give it to my employees. Can I claim the credit? No. So, if the following is taken for consumption of me or my employees, no credit. But if it is for further supply, can we claim the credit? Yes. So, I have given it here. Provided that the input tax credit shall be available where in inward supply of such goods or services or both is used for making an outward taxable supply of same category. I purchased food and selling food, purchased snacks and selling snacks, purchased beverages and selling beverages. Claim the credit. Or goods or services or both, guys. Next, membership of a club, health and fitness center, no credit. Travel benefits extended to employees on vacation, such as leave or home travel concession. 10(5) exemption is available under income tax now. Clear? Sir, employer sponsored my trip to any place in India. He paid fully. Assume he has also paid GST. Can he claim the credit? No. Obviously, on travel, accommodation and all is GST applicable. So our employer Papa would have paid that also. Can he claim the credit for it? No. Now employee, can he enjoy the exemption under 10(5)? Yes, he can enjoy the exemption. Okay. Input tax credit shall be available where it is obligatory for the employer to provide the same to its employer under any employees under any law for the time being in force for all the items under section 17(5)(b). Whatever is covered here, guys, all three, 1, 2, 3. If it is obligation for the employer to provide this to the employee under any law, then can employer claim the ITC of it? Yes. For example, assume guys labor law is telling, hey employer, provide free food for employee every day and the lunch. In that case, on providing lunch, whatever GST the employer has paid, can he claim the credit? Yes, he can claim the credit. Now assume there is one law telling, hey employer, you provide health insurance for all your employees. On that, whatever GST is paid, can he claim the credit? Yes, he can claim the credit. If it is obligatory for the employee to provide it under any law, not GST law, under any law like labor law and all. Coming to C. Seeing works contract services, capital expenditure when supplied for construction of any immovable property other than plant and machinery. For plant and machinery, credit is allowed? Yes. Except when it is an input service for further supply of work contract services. Guys, listen here. Work contract services. Now, I am a construction company. I am providing construction work for you. And I have charged GST for you. Can you claim the credit? No. Sir, it is an office building for me, sir. No credit. Now assume, let me change the scenario. Assume you gave a contract for me to construct your office building. I subcontracted this small work to one of the subcontractor. He is giving service for me. He charged GST to me. Can I claim the credit? Yes, because my outward supply, I am giving same contract. Clear? If I am taking it from someone and giving it to you, I can claim credit. But can you claim credit? No. Sir, office buildings, sir, factory buildings, sir, doesn't matter, sir. Next, goods or services or both, which is capital expenditure, received by a taxable person for the construction of an immovable property other than plant and machinery. Plant and machinery credit is allowed on his own account, including when such goods or services or both are used in the course or furtherance of business. Guys, works contract service, what I gave for you, credit is not allowed. Now, you purchase some steel, sand, cement for construction of your office building. You have paid GST on it. Can you claim the credit? No, you cannot. On work contract service as well as the goods and services, whatever you purchase for construction of your own building, maybe personal or official, whatever it is. Sir, office building, factory building, no problem, no credit. No credit. Yes, sir. Now, let us take in another way. I have purchased the land, I have purchased the cement, sand, bricks, steel in order to construct a building for you. Now I have paid GST on my inward supply. Can I claim the credit? Yes, I can claim. Now I used this to provide construction service to you. I am charging 10 lakh for this plus GST 2 lakh assume. Can you claim credit 2 lakh? No, you cannot. No, you cannot. Did anyone knock? Is it locked? Check it quickly. Okay. Next. Guys, please be careful. In both these scenarios, credit is blocked only if it is a capital expenditure. Credit is blocked only if it is a capital expenditure. Clear? Close it, close it. Sir, ಇದು ನಮ್ಮ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ಗಲ್ಲ ಸರ್. ನಮ್ಮ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ಗಲ್ಲ. Yeah. So credit is blocked only if it is capital expenditure. Sir, what if it is a revenue expenditure? Can I claim the credit? Yes, but majority of the time this will be capital expenditure only. It will be capital expenditure, but what if by chance I have debited it to my P&L account? Can I claim the credit? Yes. What if it is for plant and machinery? Can I claim the credit? Yes. What if it is for further supply? Not for me, for further supply. Can I claim the credit? Yes. Okay. Next, E. Goods or services or both on which tax has been paid under section 10, that is composition scheme. First of all, if you are purchasing from someone who is under composition scheme, he should not collect tax from you. But you have paid, you are fool, you have paid it. He has collected, he is smart, you are fool, you have paid it. Can you claim the credit? No, Papa. F. Goods or services are both received by a non-resident taxable person except on goods imported by him. NRTP provisions are covered in section 27, guys. I will explain there. For NRTP, credit is allowed only for the goods imported by him. Sir, if he purchase any goods in India and sell it, can he claim credit? No, he cannot. Next, goods or services are both used for personal consumption. Sir, it was already given now, sir. Repeated again. If it is for personal, no credit. Because top they gave, na. If it is for business only, you can claim. Yes. Sir, ink tindru onde. Eradu onde alva, sir. If it is for business, it is understood. If it is for personal, no credit. But here, for safety, they are mentioning again. Next, goods lost, stolen, destroyed, written off, or disposed by way of gift or free samples. Sir, can I claim the credit? No. No credit. Guys, why? Because on outward supply tax is 0. Now listen. Sir, I had already claimed ITC, sir. Naan tumba fast, sir. I purchased the goods, claimed the credit. ITC claimed. Later, lost or given it free. Supply as per schedule 1, para 1. Got it. Connection. Listen here. I repeat. Sir, purchased the goods. Within 2-3 days, I lost. Before I claim credit, I lost it. No credit. Thank you. Next, sir, I purchased the goods, claimed the credit. After 2-3 months, I lost it. Or I gave it free samples to my customers to taste for them. I already claimed ITC. No consideration for my outward supply. Is it a supply? Yes, para 1 of schedule 1, read with section 7(1)(c). Got it? Yes. However, where the activity of distribution of gift or free samples falls within the scope of supply as per schedule 1, the supplier would be eligible to avail ITC. Guys, it is like timing, that's all. Clear? Sir, I purchased it, lost it. No credit. Not yet claim credit. Did you claim? No. No credit. Go. That's all. Sir, I purchased now. Claim credit. Last later. Supply as per 7(1). 7(1)(c). Read with part 1 of schedule 1. Sorry. Para 1 of schedule 1. I any tax paid in accordance with the provisions of section 74, 129, 130, which we call it as recovery section. You didn't pay the tax. Proper officer came and recovered from you. Can you claim any ITC for it? No. Actually, GST is self-assessment. You have yourself has to calculate and pay it. If you pay, you can claim credit. Yes, provided you satisfy other conditions and all. But, sir, what? What if proper officer has recovered from me? Can I claim the ITC? No, guys. 17 done. 18 talks about some special cases, guys. 18 talks about some special cases. What are those? One by one. Along with some example, I will explain. Please be attentive. 18 subsection 1 covers 4 cases, guys. First, person who has applied for registration within 30 days from the date on which he becomes liable. Guys, let us just visit rule 10 of registration topic and come back. This is a registration topic, but as it is connected to it, is good to know now only. Good to know now itself. Listen here. Sir, what is rule 10 of registration chapter telling us? Section 25 tells once you are liable to registration, you have to apply within 30 days, guys. Which section is telling it? Section 25. Section 25 of registration topics talk about procedure for registration. Assume, guys, I am liable for registration on 1st January. Due to any reason, I got liability. I have to register now. Within 30 days, I have to apply for registration in GST REG 01. Sir, I applied it on 15th January only, sir. Very good, sir. In REG 01, I applied, sir. Now, registration is granted on 20th January, guys. Registration will be granted in REG 06. Okay, sir. Registration is granted. Now, I am called as registered person from what date? Guys, as per section 25, whatever they are telling, I have to apply within 30 days. If I apply for registration within 30 days, then the date I was liable for registration is the effective date of registration for me. Is the effective date of registration for me. Now listen, anything I supply after this, am I liable to pay output tax? Yes. Should I issue tax invoice? Yes. Sir, on my inward supply, can I claim the credit? Yes, I should claim the credit. I can claim the credit. I will claim the credit. Yes, sir. Sir, what about this? Before this, if I have made any outward supply, am I liable to pay output tax? No. Can I claim input tax credit on my inward supply? No, no, no. Because you are not registered. Did you guys get it? Got it. Respond. Next. Now, in section 18, they are telling, because, sir, whatever you had on 31st December 23, that is the stock of raw material, WAP, and finished goods, we give the ITC for it, sir. We give the ITC for it. Look at the beauty how they are framed. Guys, this whatever inventory I am having on 31st December, when I would have purchased it when I was unregistered. When I was unregistered, I cannot claim ITC. Yes, definitely. But now they are telling whatever stock you have on the immediately preceding day, effective date of registration is 1st January. Immediately preceding day, whatever stock you had, you can claim the credit. Why? Simple logic is, when will you use it? On or after 1st January? If it is a raw material, you will use it in the manufacturing. When? On or after 1st January? If it is even finished goods, when will you sell it? On or after 1st January? You are liable to pay output tax? Yes. Can I claim the credit? Yes, I can claim the credit. Yes, I can claim the credit. But this should not be more than 1 year old. This should not be more than 1 year old. Means from the date of invoice, 1 year should not be over. It should be within 1 year. Within 1 year. And one important thing is capital goods is not covered. Capital goods is not covered. Only on raw material, WAP and finished goods. Sir, what if I had some capital goods? On that, no credit. On 31st December, whatever capital goods you had, no credit. But after that, if I purchase anything, can I claim the credit? Yes. Is that clear? Yes. Now you may ask me, sir, what if I apply after 30 days? Will they grant registration? Yes, they will grant the registration. You see, I am liable on 1st January. I applied on 14th February. After 30 days, special day I was waiting. I applied for it. Okay, sir. Registration is granted on 20th February. I am called as registered person from what date? 20th February, the date on which I got the registration certificate. Okay, sir. 20th February is the registration effective date. Now, anything I purchase after this only I can claim credit. Sir, what about before this? No credit. Sir, I have some stock. Thank you. No credit. Sir, I have some stock on 19th February. Okay, carry forward, use it, no problem, but no credit. Aste. You didn't apply within time what we told. Na? We will not give you that benefit. We will not give you the benefit. So, is this part covered in section 18? No. Only this is covered in 18. Got it? Respond. Illa andre. I will finish in next 5 minutes. I will finish this chapter. If you don't respond, I know how to finish also. When a teacher can cover same syllabus in 200 hours, 250 hours, what is covering in 20 hours? He can't cover in 2 hours. Definitely he can. Okay, believe in me. But sir, can student understand? Question mark. Chalo. Subject to such conditions and restrictions as may be prescribed. First one, person who has applied for registration within 30 days from the date on which he becomes liable. He can claim the ITC on inputs held in the form of raw material WAP finished goods as on the day immediately preceding the date from which he becomes liable to pay tax, which is that day in my example. Effective date of registration is there na, immediately preceding that day, guys. Yes. Next, person obtains voluntary registration under section 25(3). Bakra, he was not able to get registered. He himself is coming and getting registered under GST. And once he is registered, pay tax, file returns. Papa, he don't know the consequences. Only when he come in, he will understand. Okay, he himself came. Sir, assume, listen, let me tell that also. Assume I applied for voluntary registration on 15th June and got it on 18th June. When I myself is going, they immediately want to take me inside. Because I start paying tax now. So I am called as registered person from what date? 18th June. Okay, sir. I am called as registered person from this date. Now, on 17th June, guys. 17th June, whatever stock of raw material, WIP, and finished goods I have. Sir, can I claim the ITC? Yes, I can. Guys, see, I am liable to pay tax only for the supplies which I made on or after 18th June. For any purchases made on or after 18th June, can I claim the credit? Yes. But here they are telling whatever stock I have on 17th June also I can claim it. Actually, I have purchased it when I was unregistered person. But as I am having it on 17th June, when will I use it? On or after 18th June. They told claim the credit. Claim the credit, guys. Did you guys got it? Yes. So here also, capital goods is not covered. Capital goods is not covered, guys. Yeah. Person obtaining voluntary registration under section 25 subsection 3, date of grant of registration means it is like this continuation, no? He can claim the ITC on inputs held in the form of raw material WAP finished goods as on the day immediately preceding the date of grant of registration. But in both the cases, one common dialogue is ITC must be availed within 1 year from the date of issue of tax invoice by the supplier. If the goods is already more than 1 year late, older, no credit. So I had purchased 1.5 years back, 2 years back. Still I am having it in my inventory. Can I claim the credit? No. No credit. Where is it given this provision? 18 subsection 2, guys. Hushar ಅದೇ ಕೈ ಇದು ಬರಿಬೇಕು ಎಕ್ಸಾಮ್ ಬರಿಬೇಕು ಚಲೋ next third case, guys, please be careful. In both these cases, capital goods is not covered. One important thing. Next, third one, registered person who switches from composition limit to regular scheme means you are moving from 10 to 9. Good. Government is also happy. Why? They will get more revenue. He can claim the ITC on the inputs held in the form of raw material, WAP, finished goods, and capital goods as on the day immediately preceding the date from which he becomes liable to pay tax under the regular scheme. Section 9, guys. So look here. Now different story, sir. Sir, I was under 10, sir. When I was under 10, I will pay tax on my outward supply at what rate? composition rate. Can I collect it from the recipients? No. Can I issue tax invoice to my customers? No. Bill of supply. Next, is ITC available? No. Okay. Now, sir, from 15th September, I am moving to section 10. Sorry, section 9. Why? Maybe I am become ineligible. My turnover crossed the limit, or I started supplying outside the state. Immediately, I have to go to 9. Yes. So I came to 9. Sir, from 15th September, I am under 9. Should pay tax at what rate? Normal rates. Can I issue tax invoice to my customer? Yes. Can I collect tax from them? Yes. Now on my inward supply, can I claim ITC? Yes. But now one special feature they told in section 18. Because whatever you have on 14th September, whatever means what? Stock of raw material, WIP, finished goods, plus capital goods. Can I claim the credit? Yes. Whatever credit I have on these items on 14th September, I can claim it. I can claim it. Again, simple logic being, I will use it on or after 15th September. On which date? I am under section 9, guys. Is that clear? Yes. See, on raw material, WAP and finished goods, you can claim full credit. Whereas on capital goods, you cannot claim full credit. You cannot claim full credit. Listen, guys. I had purchased it somewhere here, capital goods, and I have paid 1 lakh input tax on capital goods. How much I have paid? How much I have paid? 1 lakh. And before 14th September, I have used it for 3 quarters. 3 quarters. I have already used it for 3 quarters. They told, sir, what for how much ever quarters you have used before 14th September, for each quarter, reduce 5%. Even if it is a part of the quarter, sir, 2.5, sir, 2.1, 2 quarter, 1 month, sir, take it as 3 quarter. Take it as 3 quarter. Even part of the quarter has to be taken as full quarter. Okay, sir. Now, sir, how much credit can I claim for capital goods? From 1 lakh, we have to reduce 5% for 3 quarters, 15%. How much is that? 15,000. How much is that? 85,000. 85,000 credit I can claim, guys. Whereas for raw material, WIP and finished goods, whatever is the credit, I can claim full. But for all this condition, it should be within 1 year from the date of invoice. Sir, capital goods, assume I had purchased it 5 quarter before, 10 quarter before. No credit. Thank you. You already used enough. No credit. Go. Is that clear? Yes. 1 year time. Okay. This I will read it together later. Fourth one. Registered person whose exempt supplies becomes taxable now. It was exempt previously, but now exemption is withdrawn. Sir, can government do that? Yes, but not retrospectively. From the effective date, they can do it. Okay. So in that case, he can claim the ITC on the inputs held in the form of raw material, WIP, finished goods and capital goods as on the day immediately preceding date from which the exempt supply becomes taxable. Heading I have kept it common, guys. Only the date will accordingly change. In both these cases, guys, ITC on capital goods is allowed, will be reduced by 5% per quarter of the year or part thereof of usage from the date of invoice. So from the date of invoice till that effective date, you will reduce for each quarter or even part of the quarter 5%. And for both of this, that is raw material, WIP, finished goods as well as capital goods, it should be within 1 year from the date of invoice. Yes. Now you may ask me, sir, what is the logic behind first 2 cases they didn't give capital goods, sir. Second 2 cases they gave, sir. What is the logic behind it? Guys, listen. You observe the word what they have used. Registered person, registered person. Means you are already registered under GST, but under section 10. Now we are going to 9. And here also you were already registered. Your outward supply was exempt, but now becoming taxable. Now becoming taxable. So as you are already registered, now going from one to another, they told we will give you an extra benefit in the form of what? Capital goods. Whereas these guys are for the first time coming under GST. Let us not give everything for them. Let us not give everything for them. So capital goods is not given to them. Clear? And this example I will just explain. Listen, guys, let me just clear it. Okay, let it be there. Now, sir, previously my outward supply was exempt, sir. Assume I was supplying pen, it was exempt. So, can I collect tax from my customers? No, I am not at all liable. So, on my inward supply, can I claim ITC? No, I cannot. Next, from 1st October, government withdrawn the exemption. They told whoever is supplying pen, they are liable to pay GST. Withdrawn the exemption. So now my outward supply is taxable. Yes. Can I issue tax invoice to my customers? Yes. Can I collect tax from them? Yes. Then ITC is available. Yes. ITC is available, guys. Now coming to, sir, on this day, I have some stock of raw material, WIP, and finished goods plus capital goods. Can I claim the ITC on it, sir? Yes, you can claim. Yes, you can claim. Next, sir, on capital goods, same condition. Like however we discussed here, same way, guys. So for however long you have used before this, for each quarter or part of the quarter, sir, I had used only for 15 days, sir. Reduce 5%. Even part of the quarter is 5%. Listen, yeah. Listen, that's the tricky. Sir, while counting the number of quarters, is it standard quarters or is it the time gap between the date of invoice and this effective date, sir? Standard quarters. Standard quarters. Now you guys tell me. Assume I had purchased it here on June 10th. June 10th. Okay, now June 10th. So from June 10th to 1st October, how many quarters we have to count? Actually, we have to take it till 30th September. 30th September. How many quarters should we count? April, May, June, should I count? Yes. June, first quarter. Next, July, August, September. Should I count it? Yes, 2 quarters. Preceding day. Don't take 1st October. Preceding day. Because stock and all we are taking it on what day? 30th September. 30th September. Same way, let me give a count here. Assume, guys, the capital goods was purchased on June 29th. 29th June. 29th June. So how many quarters? April, May, June also will count. July, August, September. 2 quarters. 2 quarters. See, if you count from year to year, you will tell only 1 quarter. Clear? Is it right? No, no. It is 2 quarters. Standard quarters we have to take. Sir, only 2 days in the quarter also you have to take 1 quarter. Yes, sir. April, May, June. Should we count it as 1 quarter? Yes. Okay, sir. Done with 18 subsection 1. 18 subsection 2, I have given it here itself, guys. That is, it should be claimed within 1 year from the date of invoice. So now coming to 18 subsection 3. In case of transfer of business on account of sale, merger, demerger, amalgamation, lease, and transferor shall be allowed to transfer the ITC, which remains unutilized in his electronic credit ledger to transferee. Now, sir, A Limited has been sold to B Limited, sir. B Limited. Now A Limited had a unutilized ITC of 5 lakhs, sir. Now all the assets and liabilities of A Limited will become the assets and liabilities of B Limited. Yes, sir. ITC is also like an asset only. Can the unutilized ITC of A Limited be carried forward by B Limited and can they claim it? Yes, they can claim it. Yes, they can claim it. See, if A Limited has already claimed it, they cannot transfer it further. I am talking about unutilized ITC, which is eligible by A Limited, but they didn't use it. Can they transfer it to the transferee? Yes, they are successor. They can transfer it. Next, coming to subsection 4. Guys, reverse case is covered in subsection 4. Here, it was from 10 to 9, exempt to taxable. Agree na? But in subsection 4 is reverse. Ulta. Where any registered person who has availed of ITC opts to pay tax under section 10 or where the goods or services are both supplied by him become wholly exempt, he shall pay an amount by way of debit in the electronic credit ledger or electronic cash ledger equivalent to the credit of input tax in respect of inputs held in the stock and on capital goods on the day immediately preceding the date of exercising of such option or the date of such exemption. For capital goods held in stock, the input tax credit involved in the remaining useful life in the months shall be computed on pro rata basis, taking the useful life as 5 years, that is 60 months. Guys, here for capital goods, we used to reduce 5% and all, but here they are telling consider it for 60 months. Entire life. Sir, I'm using asset for 10 years or 20 years or 30 years. It doesn't matter. For GST, for this subsection 4, they're telling take it as 5 years. Take it as 5 years. Guys, listen. Easy. Easy only. Now, sir, I was under 9, sir. Now I want to move to composition scheme, sir. If you want to move from 9 to 10, you can move only from beginning of the financial year. From the beginning of financial year. Guys, listen. When I was under section 9, I was paying tax at normal rate. Can I collect tax from my recipients? Yes. Sir, can I issue tax invoice? Yes. Sir, can I claim ITC? Yes. Now I am going to 10. I have to pay tax at composition rate. Can I collect it from my recipients? No. Can I issue tax invoice? No. Can I issue bill of supply? Yes. Sir, can I claim ITC? No. Correct. Yes. Now 18.4 is telling, because if you have any stock here, no? Stock of what and all? Okay, on what date? 31st March 24. Immediately preceding day. If you have a stock of raw material, WIP and finished goods plus capital goods. Now listen, if you had ITC on it, check whether you already claimed or not. If you're not yet claimed, you are thinking to claim, but now you switch to composition scheme. Can you claim the credit now? No, you cannot. Next, it will become lapse. You cannot carry forward also. Now, sir, I had an ITC. I have already used it, sir. I have already used it. Tumba fast. I am very fast. I have used it, sir. Now, whatever ITC you have already used for the stock which is there on 31st March, you have to reverse it. You have to reverse it. Why? Because you will be using it when you are under composition scheme. When we gave the benefit here, obviously if you are going in a reverse way, we will take it back also. I know when we give, means government tell, we know when we give, we also know to take back also. Oh, hope you are understanding. Because when you use it under composition scheme, you cannot claim ITC. You had purchased it before. You already claimed ITC. But when you will be using it? On or after 1st April. Why so? Because you are having it as a stock. Sir, what if I already purchased and used also? No problem. You already claimed the credit, no problem. But you are having it as an inventory on 31st March means. When will you use it? On or after 1st April, when you are under a composition scheme, where the credit is blocked. So if it is on a raw material, WIP finished goods, whatever credit you already claimed, reverse it. Whereas for capital goods, guys, listen here, capital goods, it is a different story. Assume, guys, I have claimed a credit already of 50,000. For capital goods, I already claimed a credit of 50,000. And till 31st March, how long you have used, you check. Assume I already used for 40 months. I already used for 40 months. Now for capital goods, they are considering the total useful life as how much? 60 months. Now how much credit should I reverse? 15,000 divided by total life is 60 months. How much should I reduce? 20 months. Reverse. Why? Because remaining 20 months is considered to be used here. Used here, guys. So what I have to reverse is, which is falling on the section 10 side. Section 10 side. Next, if you ask me, sir, what if I had already used for 52 months, sir? Remaining is how much, guys? 8 months. So how much should I reverse? 50 divided by 60 into 8. Yeah, because 8 months will fall on this side. See, I might be using asset for 70 months, 80 months, 90 months, 40 months, whichever months. But for GST, consider it as 60 months. Clear? Same story here also, guys. Sir, before my outward supply was taxable, sir. Was taxable. Sir, should I pay tax on my outward supply? Yes. Can I collect it from my recipient? Yes. Can I issue tax invoice? Yes. Can I claim ITC? Yes, I can claim. Now coming to, from 1st July, government exempted it. From 1st July, government exempted it. Guys, reverse of this scenario. Previously, it was exempt, they withdrawn. How is it? We already saw in subsection 1. But now it is reverse case. Sir, previously it was taxable. Government is now releasing the notification telling this is exempt. So in that case, sir, on or after 1st July, it is exempt. So can I collect tax from my recipient? No. I cannot collect the tax from my recipient. Can I claim ITC? No. Can I issue tax invoice? No. I have to issue, even for bill exempt supply, I can issue bill of supply. Yes, sir. Now, sir, I have some stock here, sir. Stock of same story. Stock of what and all? Raw material, WIP, finished goods plus capital goods. Can I claim the, should I reverse it? Yes. If you already utilized the credit, you already enjoyed it, please reverse it. Whereas for capital goods, guys, 60-month criteria is applicable. There also. Clear. First check. Before this, how many months you have used? Sir, I have already used for more than 60 months. Nothing to reverse. Nothing to reverse. Sir, I have used for 48 months. Only for 12 months you revise. Only for 12 months you reverse, guys. So ITC on capital goods to be reversed is equal to ITC availed on such capital goods into remaining useful life divided by 60 months. That remaining useful life is what will come after, not before. Clear? How will I calculate after? 60 minus what was before. What was before, guys? Provided that after the payment of such amount, the balance of input tax credit, if any, lying in this electronic credit ledger shall lapse. Sir, if I have used anything, you are asking me to reverse. Sir, I had a 2 lakh credit. I was thinking to use, but from 1st July government told it is exempt. Now I cannot use it. I was eligible but not yet used. Can I carry forward and use it? No, it becomes lapse. If you have not yet used, lapse. If you have used, reverse it. If you have used, reverse it. Then coming to subsection 6, guys. In case of supply of capital goods or plant and machinery on which input tax credit has been taken, the registered person shall pay an amount. Sir, capital goods or plant and machinery I had purchased, claimed credit. Now I am selling it. Am I liable to pay GST on it? Yes. How much, sir? Equal to how much ever ITC I have claimed minus 5% for every quarter or part thereof. Or the tax on the transaction value determined under section 15, whichever is higher. So let me give an example and explain. Listen. Sir, I had purchased capital goods or plant and machinery, sir, for 10 lakh. And I have paid GST of 1.8 lakh, sir. And I have claimed ITC for this, sir. I have claimed ITCs. Now I used this for, I used it for 4 quarters. I have used it for 4 quarters or part of the quarter and I have sold it, sir. I have used it for 4 quarter for my business and sold it, sir. Sale value, guys. Sale value assume is 6 lakh. Sale value is 6 lakh. So what should we do is we have to compute 2 values here. First, what is the ITC I have already claimed? 1.8 lakh. From that reduce 5% for each quarter. How long did I use it before selling? 4 quarters. So how much should I reduce? 20%. 20%. 36,000. 36,000. 1.44 lakh. Correct? 1.44 lakh. B. On sale value, actual GST is how much? On sale value. Assume the GST rate is 18%, guys, because here also I have taken 18%. I am taking 18%. So on 6 lakh, 18% comes to, on 6 lakh 18% comes to 90,000. Correct? 90, 1 lakh 8,000. 1 lakh 8,000. Guys, listen. GST on actual sale value or ITC minus for each quarter 5% or part of the quarter. Okay, sir. Now they are telling whichever is higher I have to pay. Whichever is higher is what? 1.44 lakh. How much should I pay? 1.44 lakh, guys. Did you guys get it? Got it? Yes. Only please be careful. Sir, when I purchased, I had claimed ITC, na? That is why. Now assume, sir, when I purchased, ITC was not allowed, sir. ITC was not allowed. Then this will not at all come. Straight away calculate only GST on sale value, pay that much. That's all. 1.08 lakh. That's all. Okay. There are some exception. What is it? Provided that where refractory bricks, molds and dies, jigs and fixtures are supplied as scrap, the taxable person may pay tax straight away on transaction value. Means only this is applicable. Of such goods determined under section 15. So if any of this has supplied as scrap, which is used as an equipment or device, they're telling don't take this part. Straight away, whatever is the sale value on that, whatever is the GST, pay that much. That's all. Game over. Okay, sir. Guys, we are done with ITC provisions. Sir, we have seen what all conditions I have to satisfy when the credit is restricted. Sir, you taught only 3 sections, but at the beginning you told many sections. 16 to 21 of CGST Act covers the provisions with respect to ITC, guys, input tax credit, but only 16, 17, 18 is a part of your syllabus. 19, 20, 21 is not covered for you in your intermediate syllabus. Enjoy Madi. Now coming to, sir, if I am eligible to claim credit, I have satisfied all the conditions, restrictions, everything I have satisfied, sir. Now, how will I claim the credit, sir? However I want? No, no. Credit can be claimed only in the following order, in the following sequence. Sir, how is it? Guys, I have combined it and made it as one single table. Clear? There is provision section 49, 49A, 49B and all. Don't worry about all that. Just follow this table. Enough. What is it? Input tax credit is credited to a person's electronic credit ledger. So whenever I have purchased any goods or services, whatever credit I am eligible for will be credited to my electronic credit ledger. That is GST or 2A or 2B. The person may use this to pay his output tax liability. Credit can be used only to pay output tax. Sir, now I have interest late fee penalty payment. Can I use the credit to pay it? No, I cannot. Then, sir, on my inward supply, I am supposed to pay tax under reverse charge mechanism. Can I use the credit to pay it? No. Once I pay, whatever I get, I can use it as a credit. But what I pay on RCM, I cannot use ITC balance. I cannot use ITC balance. Okay, sir. Please follow the same sequence. Numbering whatever I have given is important, guys. First, always IG. Whatever I have given is credit here. Whatever is here is liabilities, guys. First, input tax credit of IGST has to be used. Against what? IGST liability. If it is already over, stop it. No, sir, I have some more IGST credit balance. Then what will I do? Adjust it against CGST or SGST in any order, in any proportion. In any order, in any proportion. Now listen, this is left to the assessee. You have to plan in such a way that your cash, whatever you pay, that is through electronic cash ledger, should be minimum. Should be minimum. Okay, sir. Only when IGST credit is fully utilized, I can go and touch other credits. Sir, I have some IGST credit balance. Can I go and touch CGST credit or SGST credit? No, you cannot. Okay. So first use IGST credit fully. Then CGST credit should be used first against CGST liability. If still something is pending, then against IGST. Sir, CGST can be used against SGST? No, no. Central, you cannot use it against state or UTGST. Then see guys, either SGST or UTGST will come, not both. Because all this credit adjustment, payment, returns filing is everything registration based. So for a single registration, either you will have SGST or UTGST, not both. Okay. Next, sir, I have SGST credit or UTGST credit. First, adjust it against the same nature. Liability. If still something is pending, against IGST. But you cannot adjust it against CGST. So that is what? Sir, CGST cannot be adjusted against SGST. Same way, SGST cannot be adjusted against CGST. That's all. Please follow this order while solving the question. Clear? So first, listen like this. IGST against IGST. Then IGST against others. Then C. CGST against CGST. D. CGST against IGST. Then next, SGST against SGST. Last, SGST against IGST. Follow the order. Okay. Sir, that means if I have a credit, I can use fully? Yes. But if you're a big supplier, they're telling at least 1% you pay through cash ledger. At least 1% you pay through cash ledger. Sir, when am I called as big supplier, sir? Rule 86B. Rule 86B of CGST rules restricts the amount available in electronic credit ledger, which is registered person can use to discharge his output tax liability to 99% of such liability in case where the value of taxable supply other than exempt supply and zero rated supply in a month exceeds 50 lakh. So your taxable supply in a month, 1 month is more than 50 lakh. Then other than exempt and zero rated, actually zero rated supply is a taxable supply, but here they are asking you to exclude it. So other than exempt and zero rated, if the, because guys, simple, for zero rated you can claim the credit, yes, and they know that you don't have anything to adjust because your output tax is what, zero rated, clear? So that is why they are excluding it. So other than exempt and zero rated, if that value of taxable supply in a month is more than 50 lakh, for you rule 86B is applicable. Rule 86B is very simple like this, guys. Assume, sir, my output tax is 20 lakh, sir. Value of outward supply should be more than 50 lakh, not tax. Okay, yes, I'm talking about output tax is 20 lakh. Okay, I have ITC of 25 lakh. Can I use fully? Normally, yes, I can use fully. Remaining 5 lakh credit, I can carry forward. But here they are telling, because if your value of supply in a month is more than 50 lakh, for you rule 86B is applicable. When rule 86B is applicable, at least 1% of 20 lakh pay through cash ledger. Pay through cash ledger. So what is the maximum ITC I can use is 20 lakh into 99%. That's all. 1% at least I have to pay through electronic cash ledger. Sir, I have so much credit now, sir. Yes, remaining you carry forward. Remaining you carry forward. Okay. But rule 86B is not applicable in the following cases, guys. When is it, sir? Even if your monthly turnover is more than 50 lakh, rule 86B is not applicable. Guys, one more thing. Sir, should I check for every month rule 86B? Yes. Just because it was applicable for me in 1 month doesn't mean that it will be applicable forever. Month to month, we have to check it. Sir, this month more than 50 lakh, applicable. Yes, next month only 40 lakh. Is it applicable? No, no. Month to month, we have to check it. Next, this restriction shall not apply in the following cases, guys. Where the said person or proprietor, karta, managing director, or any of its two partners, whole-time director, members of managing committee of association or board of trustees, as the case may be, have paid more than 1 lakh as income tax, not GST, income tax in case of last 2 financial years. Now, if I am an individual registered under GST, individual, or if it is any entity, whoever is the face of it. For example, sir, for company, managing director, for partnership firm, partners. If these people have paid more than 1 lakh income tax in the last 2 years, in this year, rule 86B is not applicable for company, partnership firm, or if I am an individual, for me it is not applicable. Even though the turnover is more than 50 lakhs, still not applicable. Okay, next. Where the registered person has received a refund of more than 1 lakh, which refund? GST refund in the preceding financial year of unutilized ITC. Sir, I had unutilized input tax credit of more than 1 lakh. I have claimed it in last year. In case of zero rated supplies without payment of tax or inverted duty structure. Guys, only in 2 cases they will give the refund of unutilized ITC. See, if I have ITC which I couldn't use, normally I will carry forward it to the next month. But only in 2 scenarios they will give a refund of it. When is it? Sir, when my outward supply is zero rated and I am not paying tax on it. So can I claim the refund of my input tax? Yes. Next is inverted duty structure. Inverted duty structure means the tax on my inward supply is more than the tax on my outward supply. Sir, on my inward supply, the tax rate is 18%. Whereas on my outward supply, the tax rate is 5%. So my input tax will always be more than my output tax. Yes. So even if I adjust the credit, I cannot use fully. So can I claim the refund of unutilized ITC? Yes, we call it as inverted duty structure. Only in these 2 cases, they will give the refund of unutilized ITC. And if I have claimed more than 1 lakh, refund of it. For me, in the current year, it is not applicable. Any month, it is not applicable, guys. Next, where the registered person has discharged his liability towards output tax through electronic cash ledger for an amount which is in excess of 1% of output tax liability applied cumulatively up to the said month in the current financial year. Guys, it is like this. Now listen, we are in August. So from the beginning, how many months are over? April, May, June, July. Clear? For all this month, let us take output tax was 10 lakh. 15 lakh, 20 lakh, 25 lakh. Sir, how much I have paid through cash ledger? Electronic cash ledger, how much I have paid? Okay. Here only 50,000. Here 70,000. Here 20,000. Let me take, because I had a huge credit, you assume. 20,000. Next, here I have paid 1 lakh. So now total up, guys. Now total up. We are in August, okay? I will write it on the top. We are in August. Cumulatively, what is the total? So 25, 45, 45 plus bits, 70 lakh. 70 lakh was the cumulative output tax. Cumulative. Okay, sir. Or total, let me write. Okay. How much totally I have paid in cash ledger? 140, 240, 2.4 lakh. Now check. Is 2.4 lakh more than 1% of 70 lakh? Yes, sir. More than 1%, huh? Check it. How much you are getting exactly? Huh? 2.4 lakh divided by 70 lakh into 100 also you can do. 3.42%. Is it more than 1%? Yes, sir. So for August, Rule 86B is not applicable. For August, Rule 86B is not applicable. Sir, for August, taxable turnover is more than 50 lakh. Doesn't matter. Cumulatively till the end of the previous month, if you have already paid more than 1% in cash through cash ledger, then for the upcoming month, that is for August, we will not apply Rule 86B. Sir, will we check it for every month? Yes. But only for 1 month, this will not be available. For which month? April. Because for April, there is no preceding month. Sir, last year, March, we will take. No. Only from the beginning of the year. So for May, will we take April? Yes. For June, will we take April and May? Yes. Hope you guys are getting it. So for any month when you are checking Rule 86B applicability, check, sir, cumulatively till the end of last month, how much tax is paid in cash when compared to total output tax. If it is already more than 1% for the current month, Rule 86B is not applicable. Rule 86B is not applicable, guys. Next, where the registered person is government department, public sector undertaking, local authority or statutory body. If the following people are the suppliers, no matter what is their turnover, Rule 86B is not applicable, guys. Next, difference between nil rated, exempt, zero rated and non-taxable supplies. Because all these are used in the GST laws. I have given it here in one single table. Guys, zero rated means what? Exports and supplies made to SEZ unit or SEZ developer. Sir, for that, if my outward supply is zero rated, on my inward supply, can I claim the credit? Yes, I can claim. Next, if it is nil rated, exempt and non-GST, guys, all these three are a part of what? Exempt supply. Where is it given? Section 247. Agree na? Sir, if my outward supply is nil, exempt to non-GST, on my inward supply, can I claim credit? No, I cannot. Sir, some examples, sir. Supplies that have declared rate of 0% GST, like salt, grains, jaggery and all. Sir, are we supposed to know the names and all? No, I have just given some example for your better understanding. Then exempt means what? Supplies but do not attract GST. Where is it given? Section 11 of IGST Act or Section 6 of, Section 11 of CGST Act or Section 6 of IGST Act. Example, fresh milk, fresh fruits, curd, bread, etc. Next, non-GST. These supplies do not come under the purview of GST only. That is alcohol or PHT ban. On any of this, I cannot claim ITC. Means if my outward supply is nil or exempt or even non-taxable supplies, on my inward supply, I cannot claim credit, guys. I cannot claim credit. This is all about the revision of input tax credit topic, guys.